So what we've got going on here is I needed to get some longer bolts. The bolts that I had in the last episode, they were too short, so it wasn't able to quite draw this pulley off. This center one that you see here, this one's stationary, and as I tighten these 4 bolts here, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's going to start drawing that pulley off of that shaft. So I'm going to grab my wrench and we are going to start doing that now. I'm going to get this tight here as well as here, here, and here. It was kind of nice in the last episode because I was able to, these were a little shorter, so I was able to get a nut driver on there on the DeWalt drill, and that really made for some quick and easy work. Might have to get myself another wrench. One's on the back side. We're turning. This is going to be a long and tedious, drawn-out process. You know, crescent wrenches are probably my least favorite tool. I don't know why. They're a clumsy tool to me. And yeah, you can adjust them to put them on anything, but it's just a clumsy tool. I didn't have another steel plate around, so I had to use just a piece of scrap wood. I think it should hold. I've got some pretty big washers on the front side to help displace the tension. As you can see, I've got these really big washers here. The wood might not be strong enough to hold the tension that's being applied. I didn't line up my bolts very well either. Kind of crude. I could have gotten a pulley puller, but here on the Debt-Free Homestead, you know, it's all about trying to save a little money sometimes, so I just decided to opt for this way of doing it versus spending the $30 on a pulley puller, which I'm sure I could use on many projects over time. I should have put a bigger washer. Here, as well as on this back side. I should have put a bigger washer there to help displace it. But we're gonna keep going till something breaks. Either the pulley comes off or my wood breaks and I have to try something else. I don't know if you can hear that in the audio or not, but the wood is, you can just hear it splintering. Sure, if I had a pulley puller, I would be done by now. Hold on one sec. You ever get almost to the very end of a project and you come up with a great idea? But it's right at the bitter end. Really, I couldn't have thought of this. How long have you been watching me suffer? I win. It's a fun toy. Cool. I have gotten the pulley off of there with my little rig. Yes. How sweet is that? Pretty happy about that. Okay, now we had undone the through bolts on this, and I wanted to try to get this case undone some more, just for my own purposes. That white wire, this white one is going there, and this red one is going there. Oh, no. I lied. I absolutely lied. The white one is going to this one. The red one is going to this one. Tricky little devils. Some of you might be watching this and watching what I'm doing and be like, no, don't do that. You're going to permanently mess it up. Because honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. I always stick the nuts back on. I just put the nuts back on when I'm done disconnecting something. The best place to leave the hardware is where it was at. That way you never lose sight of, where did this go? Was it here? Was it there? I really want to get this thing off of here so I can, like, I just want to see how it works. I want to get on the inside of this thing. This is like another pulley thing over here, but, you know, I'm pulling this fan off of that. I don't know if I'm just asking for trouble. The only way I'm going to be able to get that motor completely out of there is if I can get this off of here. I could try this contraption on there. Let me get that on like that. The hard part is I won't be able to get. Damn it. I'm still going to need a pulley puller. Or I need a plate with much broader holes. Now I need a big damn plate. I need a plate that's like super wide. What's this? It's like an oiler. It's like a squishy pad right there. What do you guys think? Is that an oiler hole? Comment below. I think I'd already pulled this off. I think I'd already pulled this off before and it didn't really do me any good, but I'll pull it off again. Like a giant capacitor that's going to shock the living. USA 2020408 ET.AL 123-PE 189-227 110 volts, 60 cycles, 2350088H. I have no idea what this is. Probably something that would shock the bejeebus out of me. So, just for the record, so we know what goes to what. So when I go to pull those off, I know how to get them back on. Nice thing about doing YouTube, you know? You can look back through your footage and see what went where. Wonder if I'm just asking for trouble opening this thing up too much. A lot of neat stuff in here though, you know. If all this dust could tell a story. What's I gotta do? So I think I'm going to grab the air compressor and I'm going to blow this all out and I'm going to start putting it back together. I really didn't need to pull that pulley off, I guess, because I need a soldering pin to get this wire off of here. This other one would probably pull off. Yeah, that one pulls off. What's this do, guys? What's this for? Comment below. I'm really curious what that's supposed to do. Is it a capacitor? I don't think I have a soldering pin anymore either. Otherwise I just desolder that. I need a soldering pin. And I need a pulley puller. I've said that like 10,000 times, I know, but damn it. Well, I guess I'm going to grab the air from the air compressor and I'm going to blow this thing out. And I'm going to start putting it back together. Bummer. Tonight, didn't make a whole lot of ground. I did get the pulley off. I needed to get some new bolts for this. The other ones were just too short. But this worked out pretty good. Saved me a little bit of money on the homestead. I'm going to have to find another plate because in order to try to get this, I don't know what this is, like a fan shroud or something like that, I need to either really invest in a pulley puller, or I need to get a wider plate so I can get my hardware, have access to my hardware. This plate that I have right now is just too small, and it doesn't allow me to get to the hardware in the back as easily. I don't know how much further I'm going to go into this. I might just blow it off out of the inside and call it good. Kind of curious what this thing is. If anybody knows what it is, please comment down below. I think that's also just like a little oiler spout. I don't know much about these things. I'm just learning as I go. So I appreciate you tuning in. If you haven't subscribed already and you're into this kind of stuff, you know, working around the shop and trying to save yourself a buck or two, consider subscribing below. Give the video a thumbs up. And like I said, if you know what's going on with that little black module on top, comment below. I'd like to hear what that is. I'm just curious. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.